This week you'll notice that Modern Horizons 3 and Magic the Gathering Universes Beyond Assassin's Creed cards are settling into their price points, but there's more going on than just that. This video is sponsored by Flipside Gaming. Check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. Right now you can pre-order Bloomburrow, Duskmourn House of Horror, or find a number of other great products on their website. Remember, shipping is free in the United States if your order is over $100 or consists only of singles. And if you're looking for a direct link to the site, check out the description or the comment section below. You'll find the links in both places. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and welcome to another edition of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch, where today we're looking at the top 10 coldest Magic cards of the week. These are the cards going down in price, but not necessarily seeing their play drop off. As always, our top 10 list is based on two things. First off, a percentage decrease in the value of the cards, but we also want to see a true decrease in the number of sales from week to week as well. Quickly before we get into the list though, I do want to say thank you to one of our gold patrons, that is Robert Gress. Robert, thank you for all your support on Patreon. It means the world. I know I say this all the time, but I couldn't do this without viewers like yourself. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you again, Robert. And now, without any further ado, let's get into it. Coming in at number 10 is Brotherhood Regalia. This is down $1.05 to $3.65. That's a 22% decrease. This was number 9 on our cold list last week, and you might remember it did have a high price point coming into its release. Now though, the card continues to move down. It's seeing a good amount of commander play in a variety of decks, old and new though. The most popular builds running this are Ezio Auditore da Firenze, Altair Ibn La'ahat, Edward Kenway, and Alexios Deimos of Cosmos, all from Assassin's Creed. Coming in at number 9 is Nadu Winged Wisdom, down $1.50 to $4 for a 27% decrease. I wouldn't call this a cold card in the sense of gameplay, after all it's seeing a ton, but financially it is cold since it has been losing value pretty consistently. Part of the reason is because it is a rare, not a mythic, and a lot of Modern Horizons 3 packs have been cracked, but there is more to the story. First off though, Nadu has been a wildly popular commander, and it's in the 99 of a bunch of builds there. Many have been getting it to upgrade the Modern Horizons 3 Tricky Terrain commander deck, while other players have been putting it in fresh builds around the front-facing commander from there, Homo Queen of Vesuva. Now other players want Nadu to upgrade the upcoming Bloomburrow Peace Offering commander deck, or they may want it for new builds around the front-facing commander from there, Miss Bumbleflower. Nadu is in lots of legacy builds too. Cephalid Breakfast, Bant Zenith, Bant Stoneblade, and Elves. And of course, it's been getting a ton of play in Modern. The most popular decks running it are Bant and 4-color Nadu, but it's also found in Grinding Station, Simic Nadu, and sometimes Hammer Time. However, the early success of Modern Bant Nadu and its performance at the Pro Tour made many think that Nadu could be banned in the format, which has led to the card becoming softer than expected. We'll have to see how the meta continues to tackle these decks and ultimately what Wizards decides to do. They could ban it, or like we have seen them do in the past, they may try to target other cards in the Bant Nadu build in order to not ban the new hot card while packs are still for sale. Number 8 is Surtur Fiery Jotun. This is down $1.90 to $2.35 for a 45% decrease. The card was number 2 on the cold list last week, and it is from the Assassin's Creed starter kit. A lot of those kits are hitting the marketplace, leading to big declines for some of the cards within. Surtur is one of those cards moving down, but still getting played in Commander. The decks using it the most are Javi the Allfather, and some versions of Ezio Auditore da Firenze, both from the Assassin's Creed main set, but also it's seeing play around Ivor Battle Ready, which is from the starter kit. Our number 7 card this week is Herald of Hoofbeats. This goes down $2.35 to $7.86. That's a 23% decrease. This card has seen some commander play. The most popular deck running it is Sidar Jabari of Zelfir, but recently many wanted to pick up Herald of Hoofbeats to upgrade the Modern Horizons 3 Tricky Terrain commander deck. Others wanted it for fresh builds around Homo Queen of Vesuva from there. Basically, creatures that receive everything counters from Homo have horsemanship if Herald of Hoofbeats is in play, which can be difficult to deal with. Now though, the market and players are shifting their attention away from commander builds around cards from Modern Horizons 3 in order to focus on new cards and strategies from Assassin's Creed, Bloomburrow, and Duskmourn. Having said that though, Herald of Hoofbeats has appeared in some commander builds around an Assassin's Creed card too. That card is Hatham Kenway. This was our number 1 coldest card last week. This week it lands at the 6th spot. It is Basim Ibn Ishaq, down 271 to 614. That's a 31% decrease. Now Basim was hot over the release week since Aspiring Spike built a Dimir mid-range deck that ran 4 copies of it, and the deck did well on stream. Since then though, the meta quickly adjusted, and now you don't really see this card in Modern much at all. Some were even trying it out in Vintage, but that seems to have come to a halt too. It has been a fairly popular commander though out of the gates, and it appears in the 99 in some decks there too, old ones, new ones. The highest played builds using it are Ezio Auditore da Firenze and Edward Kenway. Both are from Assassin's Creed, but even with all the commander play, Basim continues to move down after some release week hype. Before we get into our top 5, just a fast reminder, this video is sponsored by Flipside Gaming. Check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. Right now you can pre-order Bloomburrow. You can also now pre-order Duskmourn House of Horror. Plus they have a whole lot of other great things on their website, MTG related and otherwise. Remember, if your order is over $100 or consists only of singles, shipping will be free in the United States. And if you're looking for a direct link to their website, just check out the description or the comment section below. I have it posted in both of those places. And now, without any further ado, let's get into the top 5. Coming in at number 5 is Raw Monsoon Mage, down 282 to 855. That's a 25% decrease. This has been seeing some commander play both as a commander and in the 99 of some builds there. I've seen it show up in early deck lists around a Bloomburrow card as well. That is Alania Divergent Storm, but Raw really blew up upon release because of its role in a new modern deck. That deck is the modern version of Ruby Storm. Now that Ruby Medallion is modern legal thanks to its reprinting in Modern Horizons 3, many players are giving modern Ruby Storm a try, and the builds run 4 copies of Raw. The deck is still performing well in the meta, although the numbers of it found in the field have dipped a little over the last couple weeks. Combine that with the fact that a lot of Modern Horizons 3 packs have been opened now, and we see the results here. Raw Monsoon Mage moves down some this week. Coming in at number 4 is Crystal Spray. This goes down 369 to 1340. That's a 22% decrease. You might remember back at the start of May, the professor from Tilley Community College made a video with Sam from Ristic Studies highlighting a single deck casual format known as Forgetful Fish. This format is a fun way to play a quick game in between rounds at a tournament, and the additional exposure led to a lot of new interest. The Crystal Spray is being filled, or rather it's been filling some of these Forgetful Fish decks. Now, it was not used in the build featured on Tilley Community College, but nevertheless, it is still a popular choice for Forgetful Fish. Now, this card did stay elevated longer and even surged after some of the other Forgetful Fish cards were cooling off, due to the fact that Crystal Spray is a 24-year-old one-print wonder. Now, though, it is retracting some as the market moves on to other things. Our number 3 card this week is Necrodominance. It goes down 399 to 1245. That's a 24% decrease. This new take on Necropotence has seen a lot of play since its release. It has been getting some commander play. The most popular build running it is Carrick, Son of Yawgmoth, but I have seen some putting the card in builds now around Edward Kenway from Assassin's Creed as well. Beyond that, Legacy Mono Black Pox decks are using 1 or 2 copies of Necrodominance in the main, but Modern has been the reason the card has been so expensive. It's been in several builds there, like Mono Black and Dimir Scam, Rakdos midrange, Jund Burn, and sometimes Orzhov midrange, but the deck that has been pushing the price of this card the most is the Mono Black midrange version of Necro. That deck runs 4 copies of Necrodominance, and it has been performing very well, getting a ton of play in the format. This week though, the card does retract some as copies get into circulation and the market moves on to other things. Number 2 is Crom Ludwig's Opus, down $16.24 to $20.21. That's a 45% decrease. This is the foil copy from the Commander 2016 Stalwart Unity deck. The only other printing of this is a Commander Legends Etched foil copy, so it's getting harder to find in the secondary market. A couple weeks ago, this copy of the card really dried up online. It looked like it became the target of a buyout. Now it appears the card is being sold back into the market, hence the price drop. Crom does get a fair amount of traditional commander play, usually as a partner commander with Tymna the Weaver, and you do see this partner pair used often in competitive commander as well. And that brings us to our number 1 card. This is Necrodominance's partner in crime, Soul Spike. It's down $18.52 to $69.98. That's a 21% decrease. This one print wonder spiked aggressively recently due to the increased play it was seeing in Modern. Turns out, plays real well in Necrodominance, so Soul Spike was appearing with that card in all the same builds we mentioned earlier. The most popular one being Mono Black Necro, which had a great showing a few weeks back at Pro Tour Modern Horizons 3. This week though, Soul Spike retracts some as the previous Pro Tour fades in the rearview mirror and the market shifts to new things. Having said that, that's going to do it for the top 10 cold cards of the week. But if you want the other half of the story, we did a market watch video yesterday looking at the top 10 hot cards in the secondary market. You don't want to miss that one. Until next time though, hey, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon and have a great day.